I could just smell the diversion of the trench. Oh, we're so good. Why is the screen black? There we go. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Alright, I'm still trying to get things set up a little bit. But probably shouldn't leave that game unattended too much. I want to... How do I do this? I forget. Oh, that's videos. Nice. I don't know what's going on. Well, hello, viewer. I can't see who you are because YouTube's being YouTube. Because YouTube. No. Definitely not made for children. Oh, hey, look. My thing's in the way. That's good to know, I guess. Guess I could slide it over here. Sorry, still getting a little set up because, like, I've not streamed this live before. Okay. That should be about good, right? I'll come back to this later. Of course the post office is stupid and can't deliver my package because my post office is stupid and doesn't know where I live, even though they have no problem getting junk mail to me without issue. An actual package I order? Psh, that's a whole other story. Whatever. If you hear rattling, it shouldn't last too long. It's my, robot vacuum cleaner. Having a moment. Having a moment. What I wanted to see was that I'm live. Yes. Guess that didn't work. Trying to pull up the chat on my phone because it's being There we go. Now I can see the chat. Can I interact with the chat? No. Can I see it? Yes. There you go. Alright. Let me know if the background music's too loud. I find that the game is a little quiet sometimes. Alright, we want to turn that off. I don't want them hurting each other. I'm giving my live a second to catch up here. Should probably eat something while we stand here and wait. Where am I? Where was I? There I am. What have I got in my nasty little pockets? Do I have any food? Cigarettes. Like food, right? Hey. Have got all kinds of stuff. Start off with a nice salad. After that, it's 4 in the afternoon. Have some stir fry. I think we should be good. Alright, so we are in the... We're inside the prison. For those wondering where we are located. We being me and all of these people. I mentioned in the first video that I've got a bunch of... Not a bunch. I have several mods working... going on right here. And one of them is Superb Survivors, which allows... The game generates NPCs, basically. And they're mostly sentient. The problem is I came to take over the prison because I was interested to see what the prison had. And I know what the prison has now. I have not taken this door. Oh, we haven't gotten to the medical room yet? Well, let's fix that. I know it's hard to see me through all these people. Basically, when we get done here at the prison, we will send some of these people home to the base, which isn't that far away. In the drawer. Probably take that lighter, though. What else is over here? There were some surgical gloves. I saw that. So what we're doing is we're examining... Oh, nope. You just need to stay right there, buddy. We're just examining the various rooms and buildings that are in the game. Here's the map that we're working with right now. This is the site number for the prison here. The Kentucky prison. We are in Ravens... something, I forget. Write the name of it up here. This is the overall site number for the area that we're in, this big area here. It's all going to be one site number, I think. And this is where the base is. And this is so when I'm using the little Jeepus map down here, I know which direction I'm going to get to and from the laundry there. That a little better centered. But so that's what we're doing here. Just some medical supplies in here, I think. I can't find the key for any of these doors, so I'm just removing them. Yeah. Look at all this stuff. It's good to know it's here. For those of you who have played the game, I do have it set low. And I do have it set so that the zombies don't respawn after they've been removed. But other than that, I really haven't changed too much except for the cars. Almost over here. Because I like the cars. I like running over the zombies with the cars. Did I come in here already? Maybe. As you can see, the survivors can get really annoying. They're on a very limited AI. And I don't know how to take these guys off yet. So we'll get there. I think I just don't have a high enough metalworking. Take them down, because this game is very interactable. I want to go downstairs. I want to go downstairs. Follow me, conga line. But I hear the zombie. Oh, that guy. That guy can stay there. Except I think we go this way. Follow the trail of my dismembered doors. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. Has a gun. Oh. Dang, Reese. They usually make them use melee weapons because they don't attract the zombies, but apparently somebody's got a freaking shotgun. Alright, so the reason I have the survivors is not honestly so that I can have a walking army, which we have to get this going to deafen me. I am using them as weapons. Okay, who has that? 'Cause that has to go. That's just too loud. Sarah. Sarah, come here, babe. We need to talk. Come here. Sarah, honey, sweetie. Please use a melee weapon. For the sake of my sanity, please use a melee weapon. Alright. As you can see, we've already kind of wandered through here. And mapped out the majority of this. Get him, Paula. Get him. Great. But there's still more to do. Mainly I wanted to clear out the prison so that I could get in here and survey, which is the main reason I have this large group, is so that I can survive the zombie apocalypse. And Evan has had a rough day. So Evan got stuck on the stairs and wouldn't react to any of the zombies that were attacking him. So he got chewed up pretty bad. So everybody, hopes and prayers for Evan. He should be fine. Donald, you gonna take care of that, buddy? And I've been doing this mainly because, like, the bodies evaporate over time. And I want their stuff to lay around still, because I haven't gone through any other stuff yet. Alright. Good morning, Taco Talia. It's good to see you. You haven't caught up on the stream from last week? That wasn't really a stream. Yeah, sorry. The guns are really loud. They have an in-game function, like literally the noise of the guns will attract the zombies. Kind of like the engine motors will do the same thing. So I tend to turn... Well, I can't do anything about the engine motors, obviously, but... Follow me, everyone! If the background... Like I said, if the background music's a little too loud, just let me know in the chat. I will be checking periodically. I'm taking a page from Random Planet and checking the chat in between moments. But... So, obviously, whenever we go into an area, the first thing that we have to do is establish a safe base. Which we do have one. We're going to be heading back to it. And... second thing we have to do is... clear out the zombies so that we can actually survey and do the things we need to do. Like remove doors. What are we doing? We're doing good. We're good. We're good. We'll probably get back in town in time for bedtime. I thought I had a mod that was going to make animals pop up, kind of like the NPCs. But it doesn't look like it's... Either I turned it off or it's not working. So... Ooh, was there a safety vest? No, that's a shirt. Right. The people in the safety vests with the hard hats, those are going to be people who are like part of my permanent crew. And I don't plan to have more than like 6 people on the crew, myself included, because the largest capacity for a vehicle in the game right now is a 6-seater van. So I want to be able to like pack everybody up into a vehicle and not have to do this. Not have to do this every time. So I basically just use myself as bait. Look, I know it's a dirty trick, but the game here, the point here is to actually survey. Like, we haven't gotten into the police station yet. We haven't gone into the fire station yet. There's a town hall up here we haven't gone into yet. But I wanted to start with the prison as far as clearing things, because the prison was where the most of them were. So... Buddy. Yeah, they don't even get close. This is the other reason to get rid of the huge crew of people. But we're not that far away from home. Dodgy. The game just kind of auto-generates names. I can change their names. And I have changed a couple of them. Like Shaun of the Dead. His name was actually Shaun. I think there's 2 Shauns, actually. Yeah, that's right. But now there's 1 Shaun of the Dead and 1 Survivor Shaun. So we'll see. Clearly I am not a pro at this game, but we do what we do. We do what we can. I have been building the character skills up. I will be skilled character building. Okay, look. But for reals, this game is so interactive until it's not. Right? Oh, shoot. Hi. No, don't bite me! I have the infection rate turned off, so, like, you can't get infected and turned, but they can still kill me. They can still bite me and I can still bleed out. Anyway. You can't play with the stupid pinball machine. Feel better, Lee? They do make little noises, though. It's kind of cool. Like, I want to play Dr. Oids. I can disassemble it. I don't want to. But I could. Anyway. I'm very sad that I can't play. I didn't want to alter the base game too much. I'm sure there's a mod out there where I can play the game. Play the various games, but, in the vanilla version of it, not so much. But it is interesting. Remember, oh, so actually, most people may not remember this. The game is actually set in 1993. Like, the event that caused the Nox event, as it is called, occurred in 1993. Huh. Wonder why you haven't gelatinized. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. No, I don't want it on. The problem with having the PvP on is if I swing and I hit one of my dudes, they'll actually take damage, and I don't want them to. But it forces it on when there's a hostile. There are hostile survivors. Here's our very, very messy base. Needs to be cleaned up. Get on that. Hey, Christopher, you want to join my ever-growing army of NPCs? Could they walk around the fence? Yes. Will they walk around the fence? No. Alright. Let's see. Robert, why don't you join my group? Alright. Carol, why don't you go into base? Sarah, come over. This is gonna take a second. Should probably hotkey this. I wonder if I can hotkey this. I don't know if I can. I don't know what all from this mod I can hotkey. Campbell, we're keeping Campbell. And Jake. Oh. Man, whatever. You'll come back. Darian. If I let them loose in the base, they'll kind of do their own little thing. You can hear somebody in the background, like, hammering away on stuff. They don't do too much on their own. You can see I started building a little fence. You can see I screwed up building the little fence. Keith. Why don't you go... Let's see, we got Sean, Paula... Oh, hey. And that was a hostile. Hey, Evan. Evan, you honestly deserve to take a break. Alright, why don't you go? You go relax, my dude. You can't even walk straight. He's like, oh, second. Dirty delegation. Yeah. See if I can switch over to Twitch. Alright, so, like, Restream's putting the chat into... Interesting. Oh, that's fine. Well, that works out. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. You can't really, The extra bit of fence is just reinforcement. Yeah, we'll go with that story. Alright, well, the hostile is now dead, so, turn that off now. I'll eventually get to everybody and just kind of get people to go chill. How are you people following me if you're not part of my group? Like, no offense or anything, but, like... There's no bugs in this mod, you guys. I can't get too mad at it, though. It's my understanding that the developers are working on a... Ooh. Sorry, my robot's trying to take out my lamp. Fabulous. Anyway, the developers are working on a version of this where there will be normal survivors, like vanilla survivors. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. Ruth, didn't I tell you to go? You done? Ugh. My robot's trying to murder me. Give the order to return to base. A lot of people following me around. Anyway, I'm getting sleepy and I need a cigarette, so finish this tomorrow. Ah, I still have a small army following me. 8. Return to base. Christopher, you look so suave. When did I pick you up? No, I didn't want to dismiss you. Sorry, dude. I really need you to quit doing it. Barbara. Oh. I know this is exciting. However, after this, I won't have to do it again, so. Reese, Andrea? I don't think Andrea's. No, Andrea's not. Base. I'm gonna keep Lee, I think. I'm trying to get rid of Christopher. There he is. Craig. Craig. Go chillax. There we. Well, we got here. Who are you? Oh no. Let's see even. That was Fiona. I got Sean, Jake, Lee, Reese, Katrina, Paula, and Campbell. Okay, we're good. That's who I wanted. Alright, this is Home Sweet Home. Here's where I rest my head. Hypothetically, everybody has their own little room here because, in true archaeological fashion, we have put the crew up in the cheapest hotel in the entire area. You know, you know. I originally was trying to arm everybody with shovels, but I was not able to find enough shovels. I still think I might try to do that as we go, because I am going to try to get everybody into safety vests and hard hats, but we'll see how well that works out. You guys not... Okay. Like, is there no screen? Okay, let's drink. Let's fill up our empty bottle. For whatever reason, let's wash our shovel. Check our arms. Yeah. I think I left our doctor back in the prison. Maybe I left her in the apartment complex. I don't remember where she is. We had a doctor. I don't know where she's gone. What are you doing, Evan? Chilling? You having a chill, buddy? Alright, let's see. I know I have multiple shovels down here. Hey, Pamela. No, my speech is very true. Come back over here now. Ooh, your axe looks very nice, though. Why don't you go chop some wood? On the air and bring it to your house. Go chop some wood. You got an axe? Sounds like a plan. I will eventually fortify this area up a little bit better, but right now it's, not so much. Alright, Campbell. Actually, no. Let's start with Katrina? That's Katrina. Alright. Swap melee weapons. Both hands. Peace. This is my shovel. There are many shovels like it, but this one is mine. Favorite. Who's this? Have you been beating zombies with a rolling pin for reals? I did die at one point. So that's why some of them are not, some of them are following me around, but they're not like in my group per se. Got all the tools. Never know when you're gonna need some tools. I'm gonna drop these chopsticks because, like, I thought my character would eat with them, but they're not. So now they're just kind of taking up space. Lord, how many shovels do I have? Alright, hey Paula, would you like a shovel? Hi, Evan. What's up, my man? Okay, what is Jake fighting with? I forget what Jake has. But now he's gonna have a shovel. Yes, Jake is an escaped prisoner. No, we're not holding that against him in this situation. In the zombie apocalypse, beggars can't be choosers, right? I need that right now. That right now. Okay. Back in here. I've got my shovel. Y'all got your shovels. Let's go. Alright. I did give my character the negative trait of smoker because, as we all know, never enough shovels. There is never enough shovels. Eventually, there will be enough shovels. Right now, my biggest problem is finding safety vests. My crew is not OSHA, not following OSHA regulations, and I don't want to get fined, but it is a little bit of a nightmare. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do, so we're over here in Site 0001. I know, classy. I should really remember what town I'm in. I want to write the name of the town underneath here too. Now, we have not... We've been in this area, we've been in this area, we've kind of come around this area. I'm pretty sure I've been through this school area. So I need to come in here and do this little bit. And then I think I'm going to cut this zone here, these major roads here. I know, I'm just going to draw an imaginary line here. Call this a separate area. So yeah, I'm just going to use some of the major roads to kind of figure out. Oh yeah, there's a portalet over here. At some point I'm going to go over here and grab the porta potty and bring it back over here. Gosh darn it. Every crew deserves a porta potty. So we haven't been over in here yet. So I think we're going to head over here, check out these houses. We've got the barn inn. We've got the bail bonds. I need to change the names of these. I decided instead of just writing barn inn, I'm going to actually write the names of the places down. I might still leave barn inn down. Where are you guys going? Bye. Right when you get work. Don't get eaten by zombies. This is econo rooms. Elmo map. The other reason for that is because I'm going to start taking screenshots of my map so that I can use it when I go to do the paperwork. Oh no. Okay. Right. Oh. But we were at the prison. Sorry, this is the base. This is the motel base with its half-built wooden fence. And these are the survivors that now live here. This is the crew vehicle, but we've got more than 6 people right now, so. I come over here. I wanted to get over into this neighborhood. I think I need to write on my map, so I know where the hell I'm going. Right here. I want us to go beyond. That should be good to get where I need to be. Right. The town is mostly cleared out of zombies right now, so it doesn't mean some can't wander back in. Which is the other reason why we still have crew with us. Like so. Swish. Other thing is checking all of these vehicles. How did you guys not kill the zombie? Kill the zombie. Alright, we have not walked through this neighborhood much, it looks like. Which would also be why there's zombies here. I like that there's like this laundry thing in the back, and I just like straight plowed into this house without even checking to see. It does, watching the movies do help various things. So we will get on that. The other thing is really, so the game is like creating a world for us here, right? The game is telling a story. It's a post-apocalyptic story, right? And so it's imagining, at the same time that it's imagining what would be left behind, it's also trying to like assist the player in ways. So these VHS Patch Perfect, all of the VHSs are riffs on other movies and television shows that would have been out during the early 90s. Well, pre-93. 93 and pre-93. For obvious copyright reasons, they can't just be like, oh, this movie's Labyrinth, because obviously. What you got in your fridge? Like, here's my empty bowl. Make a fruit salad. Added peaches. Where'd it go? Pineapple. Oh, and apples. Okay, works out. I was trying to get to the backyard. Ah, there we go. Washer and a dryer. Which our crappy motel does not have, by the way. I cart those over there. Every good motel needs to have a washer and dryer. And breakfast. Can I take this? I can probably disassemble it. No? Really? Huh. Interesting. It keeps asking me if I want to dig graves because I have a shovel. Oh. What I need is a sledgehammer. I wonder if I can use it. Here's the thing with, like... Yeah, see, it won't open. I hate having to destroy things. No, the game... I do not have a mod that's changing interactivity. Let's zoom out some. The mod I'm using right now, the only mods I'm using right now are the Superb Survivors, which are these guys. This little key over here, that is also a mod. Do I hear zombies? Yes, I do. Alright. What's the other mod that I'm using? I had Draw on map, but it conflicts with the Superb Survivors. And I'd rather have the Survivors than the Draw on map. I can work without that. I'm trying to think. Oh, and I do have a mod that if I die, I can just respawn the same character. Normally, this game is permadeath, so if this character were to die, I'd have to restart all the way from square one, which is fun. But in this situation, it's counterproductive. I need the character to be... I need to be able to have the same character over and over again. We will eventually have to start farming, because on top of everything else, like, I am sort of playing the game, which requires me to... Eventually the power and the water will all get shut off, and there won't be any power and water. So we'll have to start making our own. But that day hasn't happened yet. Excuse me. Yes! High-vis bet. The nice part is there's no other players on the server, it's just me. So... Campbell, would you like a vest? You know what, Jake? You've been here longest. Why don't you have a high-vis vest? There you go. You're very noticeable now. Alright. What I'm looking for in the houses is to see which houses vary drastically from the other houses. Like, they're all basically the same. But there are events that happen in the game that change various layouts of the houses. Usually it's what you find inside the house that changes. Cool. Really just kind of looking for shovels. Huzzah. There was one house that had a party going on at the time that everybody died. Do I still have gloves on? I don't think my gloves still work. I do not still have gloves on. Carefully remove the broken glass. Ooh. I suck at this. As you can clearly see. Oh, that's one of the police. Oh my god! Jeez Louise. Hi. Right, anyway. Ooh, knitting needles. Ooh, knitting. You can knit in this game. This game is like Sims 1 meets Zombie Apocalypse. Every now and then you'll find something really interesting in the bookshelves too. But each house is its own little story. So it's always good to check things to see what the weird thing's gonna be in the house. Like, okay, you got a pot of water over here. Got these sun bolts, I think it says, for the cereal. That's a can of something. There'll be food and stuff in here. All the baking stuff. And yes, you can bake. You can make cakes. You can make tacos. You can make burritos. You just have to have the ingredients for it. Oh, he crawled in through the window. I was like, where the hell did he come from? Oh yeah, I gotta take this grill home. I forgot. We did an outdoor grill as well. Partially, I'm making jokes about all of the motels I've stayed in. Like the hotels I've stayed in, they've always had a laundromat in them. They've always had a grill outside, because they're usually like longer term stay places. Okay, so see, this house is a little bit different. It's got a fire truck pickup in the front yard. It's got the flamencos, which we will eventually be stealing. Eventually. Since archaeology is inherently destructive, we want to wait until we have... We want to wait until we've discovered everything before we start taking things out of the houses that aren't like necessities, like food. Big house. Big house. Look at that rug. Isn't that nice? A red stove. Supposedly you can pick up survivor radio signals. Okay, hold shift to what? Hold shift. Huh? I don't know what that means. Whatever. But I don't know. I haven't sat down to screw around with the radio too much yet. Ooh, welder's mask. Why is there just randomly a welder's mask? Or whatever. Yes, thank you. What are we doing? Follow me. Sure. Or do we want this grill? Which grill should we have? This fancy looking one or the little bubble one? You have high vis? It's fine, I'm not bitter. Oh, when did I get... Why do I still have that? How many high... I'm so confused. Because I'm looking at my own gear, that's why. Yeah, this tells you how intelligent they are. They just walk into the door, even though the door is locked. The flamingo army. It's too bad I can't get the gnomes riding the flamingos, because that would be freaking hilarious. I was gonna have everybody wear safety goggles, but as soon as they get cracked in the head once, the goggles fall off. And I would just constantly be having them put their goggles back on, which just it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Alright, I do remember I got this house earlier, because the house is for sale. And I was keeping track of these. We're keeping track of the houses that are for sale, as you can see over here. But we're also keeping track of houses that are burned out. And the houses that are what they call survivor houses, which are usually boarded up houses that have usually a ton of zombies inside of them, because even though they were survivors, they're all dead. But it's just all part of the story of the game. There's not a lot of canon. Ooh, there's a survivor over here. Oh, there's not. There's a street lamp. Never mind. There's not a lot of canon to the game just yet. The developers have really kind of kept the canon of the story real close, and I think they're doing that intentionally. It's fine. Which I think is I think that's an interesting thing on behalf of the... You can't play the guitar either. Like, right? You can't play the football. Makes me sad. They're there so you can take them apart. Because you need to be able to do things like, I can repair this vehicle. Or I can build solar panels and that kind of stuff, so... Toilet paper. I have been told that there are things like toilet paper houses. This game has been in beta development for like 11 years now. Okay, so we've surveyed that now. Which I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, but honestly, it's very playable. Most of the glitches I have are because of... I don't want to do that. Mostly because of my own stuff. Like the mods that I have. Or I rename the files. That sucks. If you rename the file after you've saved, it screws a lot of things up, so... Like, I renamed this file so that it would reflect the survey number for the project, and it deleted all of my followers that I had initially had. And so I had to go recreate this entire army again. I think I might end up sending some of the boys back. But I'll worry about that when we have to, like, leave the area. Might get that first aid kit. Really wish I could remember what I did with the doctor. I think I left the doctor in West Point. Oopsies. Not a big deal, it's just, you know, the doctor. Alright, so... What are we out in front of? Alright, so this should be the Civic Center. Yeah, I think so. Yes, Sean, we are immune. That's why we're the survivors. The thing is I'm not entirely sure, like, how detailed Court of Justice? I have this written down as City Hall. Gotcha. Edit note. I have to go to the Court of Justice later on next week, too. Or next month. We'll see about that, but I have been summoned. Alright. Good old civic duty, judging your fellow man. How much do I care about the store? Apparently if enough people run into the door, it magically opens. Cool. I'm not open the other one because the survivors are stupid. Alright. I don't have like a wad of glass I'm walking around with. I feel like my character is smoking cigarettes more frequently as the game goes on, which is eventually going to be an issue. I don't think I can. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have my needles. Alright, never mind. Get out of the way, Jay. God. Who just has, like, random scrap electronics sitting in their front desk at, like, City Hall? I find that strange. Hey, cigarettes, though. Anyway, eventually the cigarettes are gonna run out, right? Eventually. Bye, Takatalia. Thanks for stopping by. Jury duty has a potential to be interesting? No. I've done jury duty. I hate it. I don't think anybody actually enjoys it, honestly. My biggest pet peeve, though, is, like, I get called to jury duty every flippin' year in this state. Since we've moved to Pennsylvania, I have literally been called for jury duty every year for 7 years in a row. My partner has been called once. And it's supposed to be random, right? So if it's random, why is my ass getting called every year? I think it's because I respond to the summons. And so now they know that my address is like a viable address with a real person, and I should have just ignored the damn thing. Oh, hey. There's a lot of people in there. Get them, guys. Back around here. Oh, how many people were in here? Yeah, he bit me! I suck. Hey, wait. I'm gonna get swarmed. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! Paula, save me! Hang on, guys, I'm dying. No! That'd be great as if one of you could, like, step. I died! No! Thank you, Bryn. It's not random. That's the point. We're gonna respawn, unfortunately. Oh, hello. Why are all of you here? Why aren't you at base? Wait, do you guys count as possessions? That sucks. Well, if you guys are here, where are the others? Yeah, why are you guys here? This isn't base. Is this base? Huh. I guess it is. They're in there cleaning their inventory. Oh, do I need to reset the base area? Didn't think about that. We have not gone into the school yet. But yes, that's the joys of living in Pennsylvania, is you get summoned to frickin' jury duty every year. That was me. I flipped that one over. I hit that stop sign and it flipped the car. And yes, we died. That was, I think, the first time I died. Oops. Oopsies. As you can see, I've not done a very good job of clearing out the city yet. Also, they do wander. They migrate, the zombies. So, this is a survivor house, this over here. We'll get to it eventually. I don't exactly know how detailed I'm going to be with each single survey. I'm not even sure if I really want to go into every single house. I might just like random sample houses, or maybe just go into the burned out houses and the survivor houses. There's nothing in the houses for sale, so I probably won't do that too often, but And the reason for that is I just don't want to spend that much time. So the houses are mostly the same.
Tuesday, August 3rd.
So, you know, there's really not a big reason to do it. You hiss at me, lady. Places to be. So I'm not entirely sure exactly how in-depth we'll get house to house, but I do definitely want to get area to area, and we're saving Louisville for the last, just because Louisville's so huge that, well, Evan's here and Paul is here. Huh. Louisville's just so big, it will take forever. And one of the things I want to keep track of is the edition of the game. Like right now we're in version 40, I think it's 41 point something, point 16. And when that, they call it the stable build. So when the next stable build rolls over, we will change the project number to reflect that. But the chances of the project number changing while we're in Louisville is very high. So I'd like to get to Louisville before, or I'd like to get to Louisville during a stable change, because then I don't have to worry about having like a double survey in Louisville. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. For pigeons. Yo! I do need to name one pigeon. Maybe I'll name Evan Pigeon. He looks like a pigeon. Evan, do you want to be named Pigeon? You can't die, so... I mean, he can die, but I don't want him to die. We're gonna change your name, Evan. You are now officially Pigeon. You know what? No, we're not gonna change your name, because I want Pigeon to be one of the ones that follows me around. Anyway, speaking of which, I should probably go save my people. Since I walked them into the Civic Center and then left them there. Let's just go down Main Street. My people, they need me. The trick is in an actual archaeological report, or if somebody were to do like an actual archaeological write-up for things, they would usually, you can literally have an entire report written up on just one house. So having an entire town like this, I think this is Ravenswood, that's the name of it. It's not unheard of, it's not unusual either. It's fairly common, but I could, with very little effort, like write an entire report on that bank, you know? Here you guys are. Hey everybody. Okay, there's Reese Campbell, Katrina. I think you're gonna be Pigeon. Seems like a good name. No, that's Lee. We like Lee. Lee. Katrina was one of the first survivors we found, so she's pretty boss. Pigeon. Canada Pigeon. Honk. If you know, you know. Alright, but seriously, I gotta go get my hat. Where'd I die? Because I want my hat back. I want my hat back. The reason I do this is because if the bodies vanish, and they will, while all their stuff is still on them, then we lose all the stuff too. Was we upstairs when I died? Where were we? Take your time, buddy. Mother was a hamster. Alright, I think we were upstairs. Let's go. Need my hat back for reals. Oh no, how many people did I lose? Hey, my hat. Get a pigeon. Right. Where's my hat? That's right. How did my hat put me overweight? Alright, well, where are the rest of my people then? Keyring. Fun keyring. I don't know what that keyring. The problem with the keys is they don't tell you what they're to. So. Lots of people with keys, though. Yeah, like the Louisville map here, if I read the map, it'll expand. If I read the map, it'll show me this little clip of Louisville, right? This is where the train yard is. This is one of the larger parks. I don't exactly know how the maps line up with the real world. We will find that out later. I'm not going to actually physically go to Louisville because I don't want to go back to Louisville. But it's an easy enough thing to, like, check online, you know? But that's the other reason why we're saving Louisville for last, is because, you know, we already did this once and like slaughtered half of my people, so let's do it again! There we go. The rest of my people in here? We're gonna turn the light on, I can't see shit. There we go. No. Alright. Interesting. Where are my folks? But that's another thing that's going to make Louisville take so long, is comparing it map to map. The rest of these towns, I'm not entirely sure they're real, and they're certainly not in real world space. Like, the location of this is in Knox County. The game is in Knox County. And there is a Knox County in Louisville. Or, sorry, in Kentucky, but Louisville is not in Knox County. So here's another chunk of it. And then, let me show you guys. So this is the map. And this is the overall world. So these are chunks of other maps that I have found. And this is... So I need like 2 more maps to complete the maps of Louisville over here, right? This nice Central Park area, and somewhere, I think it's there's either a bridge here or a bridge here that goes up, I'm thinking, into Indiana. Don't quote me on that. Logistically, that would be right. Yeah, there's Reese. We got Lee, Reese, we got Pigeon, we got Campbell. Who are we missing? I had like 6 or 7 people, didn't I? Why am I overweight? Which in container corpse? What have I got on me that's weighing me over my axe? My ox. Yeah, we have power. We might as well use it. It's not like we're going to attract more zombies. Wait, no, we wanted to go upstairs. Dang, I lost like at least 2 people. Cannot find them. That kind of sucks. one of my guys. The problem with the survivors is when they die, they just become another dead body. Sucks because I would actually drag them back and bury them, but can't figure out who they are. Alright, we got an office here. Their office. Yeah. So we're in a courthouse, which I think is actually nice. The attention to detail that they put in some of these is really nice. Maybe I will walk you guys. The prison is such a maze, though. It's such a hard area to navigate. And a break room! Nobody brought their lunch. Dang it. I suck. All y'all suck. Anyway. Another little waiting area. Okay, so that just made us walk around in a big circle. Man, I lost my people. Oh. But like this kind of a thing. Why do you need an archive room? Right? The stop sign. Sorry, Bryn, I just saw that the stop sign looks like it suffered minimal damage. Yeah, the stop sign was fine. The car flipped over completely. That was pretty funny. Yeah, the car flipped over. I think we managed to crawl out of the car. I had one other passenger with me. I think we managed to get out of the car, but then we got swarmed by zombies, which is how I died. And that's how I died. Oh, that's so dark. There we go. Alright. I wanted to show you the courtroom because I don't remember if I got to it before we died. Come over here. Why is it so dark? Check that out, though. Like, there's no need for this level of detail. Right? Like, it's even got the Kentucky flag hanging up. Right? That's why this game is so insane. And it's why I wanted to, like, do a little bit of survey in it. Because, like, it's got this... Now, if I grab this book, like, I can. It's just an eraser and a book, and there's a mug up there, right? They're just generic game assets, right? But they're set up in a way so that you know what's going on. You've got your witness stand, you've got your judge's stand. Is there stuff on the judge's desk? Yes. This is where the court secretary would sit, the stenographer. The only thing they don't have is where the deputy would go. But... And the people who built this, I don't think they're, like, Americans. I think this is a game from outside the US. So the fact that they went this depth to make something look... Yeah, like a storage room? Like, what the... WTF, right? Yay. And a bathroom. A nice bathroom, too. I'd use that bathroom. Thankfully, your character doesn't have to use the bathroom. There is a mod that you could get that will allow your character to have to take care of its basic needs like that, but thankfully... This is another courtroom. Yeah, see, there's like some court papers here. Can't really see too much. Where's the light switch? It's on the other side of the room. Of course it is. Slide on. There we go. Ew. The little splotches of ketchup. Sure. We'll go with that story. I don't know if that's supposed to tell me that, like, the judge got 8. Or anything. Like these splotches over here, like, were members of the jury. Because there's no blood over here, just over here. And right in front of the judge's desk, right? So... What all am I supposed to be taking away from this storyline here? Oh wow, and see there's... This isn't me. I didn't do this. How are you bored? You're being chased by zombies. How are you bored? We've got these locked, secured rooms here. Security. And then this is like the jail area. I don't really want to go in there. I just don't want to take the doors down. Yes, Lee, the door is locked. That's why you can't open it. There's like, I don't know what's going on in this little room. I guess this is some kind of like public assembly room. Because they're all folding chairs. With a podium. Are you a nearsighted zombie? There you go. Anyway, we're talking about this room. But again, look how many chairs there are, and like... Again, it's just the level of detail that the game chose to go into. Like, why... It didn't have to... I mean, I can run through those, that's fine. But back here is where the high security area was, right? The holding cells are back here. The security booth room is in here. It's not necessary. You know, you could have just had one courtroom and just called it a day. And everybody would know in-game that this is a courtroom, right? Or this is a courthouse. But they went through the extra effort of not only putting in 2 courtrooms... There's these phone banks, because again, 93, we didn't have cell phones yet. And now we never will. Yeah, you've got, would be the jury room here, the deliberation room for the jury. You don't need to you don't need to put that in there, right? That's not a detail that's necessary for me to know that this is a... You banging on the door or the windows? The door. Anyway, it's not a detail that I need in order to understand that this is a court of justice, right? What are we doing? What did we do? I don't know, I dropped something. This is my stuff. I must have dropped all of my loot into the zombie. What gun? Ooh, a police vest. I think my guy's better gear, but... You're not gonna give me that guy? Alright, well, whatever. I don't want him. Fine. Alright, you got 2 hours yet, buddy. Oh, sure, now I'm drowsy. I'm gonna go sleep in the van over here, I think. For a minute there, I thought I'd set the car alarm off. Yeah, see, this is just a 2-seater. Who jumped in the... Oh, Campbell. Thanks, Campbell. It's only... Oh, it's 4 in the morning. Wait. Yeah, it's 4 in the morning. We should probably get some sleep. We're gonna sleep in the car. He's got glasses on. Oh man, Fog, come on. Some of these annotated maps, though, are really sad. I wonder if this is one of them. Yeah, it's not. What are we doing here? Guns and food in far stable. Be careful. Don't get lost in the tree. Those things are in there. So this is a wooded area in the middle of Lowball.